everybody, what's up? I'm standing here on that mountain. Hope everybody's having a great night. It is Monday motivation, and I'm in a secret location on the mountain here. That's why we got some buffering, I think. I hope we don't. I don't see it on the other thing, but let me know if we are. Let me know if you can't hear me or anything. I got the new hearing aid thing in, so I hear myself, and it just kind of flips me up. So welcome in, guys. Happy Monday to you guys. If you do not know who I am Pamela, aka Scooter Renee, and I don't know where I was going with that, but that's who I am. Guys, make sure you do all the YouTube things. You subscribe to my channel, ring that bell to be notified anytime I upload new content or go live, and thumbs up on your way in or on the way out. I hate this background thing, but I don't want to give away where I'm at, so it's a secret. It's a beautiful mountain, though, right? Beautiful mountain, beautiful sunset and everything. Very pretty here. I like it. So, welcome in, all my OGs, as I always say, and the playback crew. If you are watching this at a later time, welcome in. Glad to have you as well. Just to show you, if you can't catch me live on Monday, that's okay. You can always watch the playback, but the live is always the best. So, let's see who all we've already got in chat here. I'm super excited about tonight. I have been counting down, chomping down the minutes. It's like, come on. All right, first in, we have KK. Hey, KK, welcome in. Good to see you. We've got Cool Ranch in the house. Hey, Cool. That's my sister from another mister. And then here's another one, Selena. Hey, Selena, welcome in. Echo. That's what I'm doing up here on this mountain, is echoing. Oh, Selena, when I played the video, I really want you to see the video, but maybe kind of, I don't know how you do that. But you'll know when I play the video. We got Tammy in the house. Hey, Tammy, welcome in. Good to see you. Lisa D, welcome in. How are you? Kelly in Texas. How are you, Kelly? Welcome in. We got Cassie. Hey, Cassie. Good to see you as well. Michelle, welcome in. Good to see you, Michelle. Miss you guys. I got sick last week. Last week. Yep, I still got the sniffly nose a little bit and coughing. So if I cough tonight, guys, I apologize in advance. But I feel so much better than what I did. We got Roxanne in the house. Welcome in. Good to see you. We've got Anne Marie. Welcome in, Anne Marie. Good, you can hear me. Yay. All right, no problem. 55. Why do I want to call you that? KK. Picky Nicky's in the house. I'm so glad you're here. I can't wait. So glad that you're here. Let's see. Who else do I have? Turtle. Hey, welcome in. How are you? And we got 710. Hey, 710. Welcome in. Good to see you as well. Make sure I'm not missing anybody. All right. I think I've got everybody so far. People will start coming in as they get the notification and everything, or as they finish watching other auctions or anything else that's going on tonight. But welcome in. I'm so glad to have you here. As I've been stating, I've been wanting to bring a special edition to you guys on Monday Motivation for the month of August. And we did that. Our first very guest was Selena. She was the first one. So kudos to her. Hey, Quintia. And then we had Cool Ranch last week that gave her story. Tonight I have another special guest. And then next Monday, I'm already spilling the beans. You'll hear my story next Monday. I forgot my bags to do the giveaway tonight, but we'll still do that. I'll make sure we do that giveaway. Let's see. But we'll have one more after tonight. I truly hope y'all have enjoyed the series. I hope that we'll do this again in the next couple of months or so. It just varies or depends on what's going on because we never know what's going on. I think it's so important that we share our stories, as I've been saying all this time. I'm going to make sure it's drilled into y'all, of trials and tragedies, but most importantly, we share the triumphs and the celebrations of how we got through and that we are still standing. Rev Artist, hey buddy, welcome in. Good to see you. Anna, I'm crazy. Welcome in. Good to see you. So, but I think that's most important that we do share those stories and everything. So make sure you are sharing this out to people that you think need some motivation in their life. Share it out to people that you think could benefit from Monday motivation as well. You just never know when that one person's going to hear what they need to hear and what an impact it will be in their life as well. So tonight is going to be a little different from the past 2 Mondays. Something that has been weighing on me, and just so much happening in the YouTube community and such. So much that at times I wonder if I'm the one that lacks common sense, because it just makes you question. But first, we have positive spot thought, guys. So you may think your light is small, but it can make a huge difference in other people's lives. Be someone's light when they are hopeless. At times, our own light goes out and is rekindled by a spark from another person. Each one of us has cause to think deep gratitude of those who have lighted the flame within us. We are here to serve as a light in the tunnel of darkness that ego has sold to many as being their home. So before I bring up tonight's guest, I have to share a few things about this person and also explain the video that's going to be coming up as well. So I've known this person for 1.5 years now, a little over that probably. It's probably been just a year that I started to become really close. This person, like many others, has been a flashlight in my life. And when the darkness engulfed me right after losing my parents, this person would show a flashlight here and there and would also help to guide me. I knew this person was my person, a gift from God and from my sweet mama. When she just said a simple sentence, it's a running joke now, but in that one moment, in just 4 short words, she was my flashlight in the dark. You see, she said a phrase that I had only heard my mom say, hand me my puss. That's not what you guys are thinking. It stood for hand me my purse. Hand me my purse. And she said, hand me my puss. But those 4 words that I had only ever heard in my 48 years of my life, I'd only heard my mom say. And it was a flash of light on my dark soul in that moment. It seems to me, or there's a feeling that there is darkness somewhat in the world, obviously, the YouTube community as well. And it seems to just be more and more here lately in our reselling community. Also, things that have happened to me, things I've observed, things I have heard, and so on. I don't know how many of you have noticed, and honestly, it really doesn't matter, because I don't want to focus on that much at all, if any. What I want to focus on is how we can be flashlights in what may seem to be the dark world right now. Even as close, this looks a little spooky, but even as close to home, in our home, YouTube, out in our work area, friendships, everything. I want you all to realize how much you have all been my flashlights in my darkest times. Some lights are meant to be around for a while, helping to light our way when we need it, and some are meant to go off and light other people's paths when they need it. I think you'll understand that when you see the video, but all that matters is we continue to be a flashlight for other people. So when their batteries are low and the light's getting dim, or the batteries die and it's total darkness, that we are there to lend our light, so then when our time comes of batteries are low and the light is getting dim, they will be able to help light our paths.
When tomorrow comes, I'll be on my own, feeling frightened of things that I don't know. When tomorrow comes, when tomorrow comes. And though the road is long, I look up to the sky, darkness all around, no hope that I could fly. Then I'll sing along, and I'll sing along. I got all I need when I got you and I, 'cause I look around me and see a sweet life. Stuck in the dark, but you're my flashlight. You're getting me through the night. Kickstart my heart when you're shining in my eyes. I can't lie, it's a sweet life. I'm stuck in the dark, but you're my flashlight. You're getting me through the night. You're my flashlight. You're my flashlight. You're my flashlight. I see the shadows now beneath the mountain top, but I'm not afraid when the rain won't stop. 'Cause you light the way, you light the way, you light the way. I got all I need when I got you and I, 'cause I look around me and see a sweet life. Stuck in the dark, but you're my flashlight. You're getting me through the night. Kickstart my heart when you're shining in my eyes. Can't lie, it's a sweet life. Stuck in the dark, but you're my flashlight. You're getting me through the night. You're my flashlight, light, and you can't deny. With you, it's a sweet life. I got all I need when I got you and I. Look around me, see a sweet life. Stuck in the dark, but you're my flashlight. You're getting me through the night. Kickstart my heart when you're shining in my eyes. Can't lie, it's a sweet life. Stuck in the dark, but you're my flashlight. You're getting me through the night. You're my flashlight. You're my flashlight. You're my flashlight. Oh. You're my flashlight. You're my flashlight. You're my flashlight. Oh.
I'm sure it was not hard to figure out who my guest was tonight. You more than likely have heard me share that story about how she had said that line about my mom. So here's Tammy. Come on in.
Hi, everybody.
You make all the racket.
She gave me the squeaky chair.
Yes, because I like to move. All right, guys. So Tammy and I wanted to do something different tonight. I've been getting personally a negative vibe feeling going on in YouTube, which really is not a big thing because it's reality and things happen. But Tammy and I have been discussing a lot of things that I or her or we see, and I just couldn't see. It makes a lot of noise.
She gave me the noisy one.
And I couldn't just let it go any longer as far as my channel is concerned and everything.
I'm going to have to move this stool, guys.
So we wanted to come together and talk about how we should be building each other up and not tearing each other down, and how there's room for everyone to belong. and even outside of YouTube in our daily lives, and how we need to continue to build. Dang, things are happening. You didn't even touch your phone.
That's wild.
But again, like I said before we went to the video, there are people that are meant to be in our lives for a short time, and they're meant to be flashlights as we need them, and they will come and go, and that's okay. And then there's other people like Roflo, number one, Harley, my other kids, my grandkids, Cool Ranch, Tammy, and Booted Chick, and Robin, and all of you guys. There's just so many to list, and there were so many more people I want to put on that list as well. But there's only so much music and so much time and that kind of thing.
Okay, KK.
We need to get her some oil. Oh, I snorted. We need to get her some oil. But there's just been some things that have been going on that have bothered me, and I've been talking to Timmy about it, and I'm just... Robert made a comment last night that I like watching, someone that doesn't like to be in drama sure does like watching it. And I said, I don't mind watching drama. I can watch drama all day long, eat my popcorn. I just don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to be the reason that caused it or anything. But I know Tammy, and I'm sure maybe some of you might have gotten it. I don't know. But Tammy got an email the other day that she was questioning if it was legit. I'm not going to go into details because it really does not matter. But it's those kind of things that are the negative vibe. And then some other things have been going on. And it's just like, it just gets a little old after a while for me. Because regardless of what someone's past is, regardless if it's my past, there are things in my past that I have probably done that some of y'all would be like, oh my God, Scooter, not you. There are things that, Tammy, definitely. Remember guys, when you're pointing a finger at somebody else, you got three always pointing back at you. And that's what I've always taught my kids growing up. You're not any better than that person is. And I'm even thinking of things that are in my personal life that are going on that doesn't even have anything to do with YouTube or whatever. And it's like, I want to say you shouldn't do that, but then I'm like, oh, but remember, you're not,
But we're all human.
Right.
We all do make mistakes. I don't think any of us are perfect.
Right.
But YouTube is not the place for us to be doing this and bringing up people's past, because people do, want to try to do better and be better than what may have or may not happened in years ago. And
that's just it. There's no, unless you just got valid proof that this happened.
Well, I don't want to hear about it because I don't want it on my shows.
Right. But I'm just saying, you just never know. And so it's not the focus of that. It's not what I'm trying to get at. I just really want Monday motivation, as you guys know, when I do my auctions, even no matter where I'm at, if I'm live on somebody else's channel or they're live on my channel, by gosh, I want it to be fun. I want it to be, yes, it's business, it's professional, but I want it to be fun first and foremost. And I want no drama whatsoever. I don't even want to hear about it. And there's things I've said in my Can We Talk video that y'all saw not too long ago. There are things I will know that's going on behind the scenes that none of y'all know about.
Oh, absolutely.
But it will fluster me, but I try not to let y'all know that it's flustering me. But I'm constantly, except for now, paying attention to chat and, watching these things. So, Tammy, share your insight while I go through chat.
It just really upset me that I received that email from somebody I don't even know that was, talking about somebody else that's out there every day doing what we're doing. We do this because we love to do this. I just don't think it's right that I don't want those kind of emails. And even if it is a fact and it's something that happened years ago, I think people have the opportunity in their life to change. And I want to know the good, everybody goes through trial and tribulations, and it's just, it really saddened me. And boy, I reached out to Scooter right away and said, hey, do you know this? Is this true? And, I don't want to get caught up in all that. But I think, YouTube is a great opportunity for all of us to like Scooter says, shine the light, care about each other. Don't talk behind each other's back. If we got a problem, go straight to the source, and we'll correct it. Like I said, we're not perfect. We're not perfect.
Mm-mm.
And maybe this person had a bad experience with that person during sales or something, and maybe it's all a lie. I don't know, but I think we should really always look over your shoulder. If you're going to talk about somebody, you should really know the facts. And again, I don't want to hear those things.
Well, and it's so easy to get wrapped up in the drama.
Yeah, we don't need it. We don't need it. We all work hard for what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And Scooter has taught me so much, and I appreciate her so much. I wish I would have got to know her a whole lot more the first year she was here. It was like, oh, here goes that little redhead. There she goes upstairs. There she goes. There's out the door.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, and sometimes you didn't even say that. But you guys, she has taught me so much, and things where I have shipped stuff out and it's gotten to the other party and it's broken or something. But they reached out to her. They didn't reach out to me. Tell me. Let me know. Don't say, oh yeah, she doesn't know how to wrap stuff. And like Cool Ranch, I sent it to the wrong house. Good thing she's got a relationship with her mailman. But I just think everybody should respect everybody. And if you have a problem or an issue with somebody, reach out to that person and just be an adult about it. But I don't like all that drama and all that stuff. It's not fun. I'm not in high school anymore. We just, it's not good. It's not healthy.
Hey, baby girl. I'm just going through the chat.
And we had Susan come in.
Hey, Susan Arrington. Welcome in. No, you didn't come in at a bad time. Not at all. Nope, now I'm bawling.
Oh, it was beautiful. Scooter, you're just so talented. And anybody that has you in their life, they're blessed. We are blessed.
And guys, that whole video is just, y'all are all, like I said, lights in my life. In some way, some point of my time being on here, y'all have shown me grace. Y'all have been a light during my toughest time of my life. Mm-hmm. You've all been welcoming to my guests and everything. Like, I love what has been built on my channel. And I just want it to keep going that way. And I want y'all to know that this is a safe place always, no matter what, to come here, hang out, have a good time, and not have to worry about anything that's going on in your own world at the moment. Come here and forget about that and just enjoy yourself. Grab a drink and listen. Shop if you want to shop. Chat if you want to chat. Whatever. Absolutely. Like, I'm still going through chat. Mm-hmm. Right, Susan? Yes. She said, I thank God he shelters me from so much of the negative stuff. Yes.
Yeah, and you kind of know if you're out there and you're going through YouTube channels and you think, oh, this looks interesting, that you can almost tell immediately the host how they carry themselves and how they act. Is this good or bad? And then if that's the case with me, and I find those, I unsubscribe. I don't want the negativity, and I don't want to hear them complaining to each other about somebody else that used to be on their show or did this or did that. It's just, I think it's fair, and it's not very professional, and we all need each other to survive and to get through this this world.
Harley says, we all got skeletons regardless how big or small they are.
Yeah, I believe, definitely true.
Yep.
True. And it doesn't make you a bad person. It may mean that you may have made a few mistakes in your life. You're growing up. There's things that I wish I wouldn't have done that I did at a young age. And here I am now and counting my blessings. And, I just always wonder, well, what if I'd have done this, or what if I'd done that? But right now, where I am today, I wouldn't change anything. I love my Scooter.
And that's just it, guys. We've all got a story. We've all have been someplace we've all gone through some sort of struggle. And the last thing that any of us ever need is just for someone to tear us down even more,
Yep.
or to bring, more darkness in our lives. And
I met some great people out there on YouTube, and I do their shows and that. But then when I get an email like that, I was just so crazy. Like, it just really pissed me off. I don't like it. I don't want anybody to email me anything bad about anybody and what their life has been like or what they've gone through. That person wants to share it, they'll tell us. It's just not fair. You don't kick somebody when they're down. You try to pick them up.
Right.
Absolutely.
And I know it's our free will to be able to judge people, but it's not our job to judge people either. So,
well, and I'm not even saying anything bad about the person that emailed me, and it's just that maybe that person was having a bad day or mad at that other person or whatever, and that's just not cool. I don't even know who it was. I just wasn't happy about it. It really upset me.
KK said, I wish people would stop invoking their opinions to others, right? Like, going back to that video I made, let me form my own opinion. If somebody's done something to somebody else and it's been a few years, let me figure it out then. Now, if it's something that was last week, give me the information and I'll go from there and decide if what I want to do with the information. But don't try to sway other people's opinion.
Don't blast it out there.
Right. Let me figure it out. I'm a big girl. I can figure people out pretty quickly, pretty easily. Maybe not quickly. Quickly is not the right word. But I'll figure it out.
You get it.
Harley said, there's enough space for everyone, regardless if it's similar items or not. Be respectful and kind no matter what. Exactly. Yeah, so KK said, even me calling Tammy a tin man just like to joke, right?
No, check it out. Look, I was prepared. I was prepared for that. I have my oil, honey. I got it right here. See, I do it. She told me my stool was squeaky before I sat down.
I know. I was like, I was complaining about, I was on the squeaky stool and I was like, I can't do this because I like to move around too much. Yeah. Apparently so does Tammy. Hey, Rosebud, welcome in. Glad to have you. Welcome in. KK, always say if you say one bad thing, now say two nice things. Yes. When my kids were little, we would always sit at dinner. We always had dinner at the table. And it was always, now tell me what was good about your day and tell me what was bad about your day.
Right.
And so we would all go around the table and each of us would have to take turns. Because I wanted them to know that even though there was one bad thing that might have happened that day, there was also something good that happened.
Absolutely.
No matter how big or small in either part, you can always find good in anything. And as I say this, please do not mistake me to think that I am a positive, joyful, never down type person. I have my moments.
We all have moods.
I have my moments.
I deal with it enough. we all have moods. Like I said, we're not perfect. We're not perfect.
But for the most part, usually, like, let me get over it. Like I tell, y'all heard Harley and I, have your pity party. Let me get over it. Let me get it out of my system. And then I'll be fine. Because I will always find the silver lining. And sometimes I hate that about myself. There's times I feel like, well, I'm not, grieving the way I should be grieving. Well, how are you supposed to be grieving? Well, I don't know. I just go by what I see other people and how they grieve, and their whole world has ended because they've lost a parent or
everybody's different,
whatever. And, I never want y'all to think that I don't miss my parents and I don't, miss my brother and all this kind of stuff. And I don't ever cry or whatever. I did cry, believe me. Tammy will tell you firsthand that I cry. So I just try not to do that as much on here, except when it comes to hearing aid,
That's exciting. That was wonderful.
It was very exciting. Very exciting.
Yeah.
But right, we need to be a leader, not a follower. Just because somebody else says something doesn't mean that you should follow that. It's great to have information
And stay
in case you need it.
Yeah, pick people up. Stay motivated. Let them know they can do this. And if you know something bad about somebody, keep it to yourself. You know they're out there trying and they want to do better. That's all we can do, is always hope that everybody knows that's the right way to go, is do something better. Treat people the way you want to be treated.
Yep. And hey, Tammy, welcome in. Good to see you. She's Tammy with a Y.
I know. She is. I think I've sold to her before. I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tammy
I think so.
Monex.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So welcome in. We're just chit-chatting about how, we need to build people up, not tear people down. I'm going to kind of go back to those quotes, because those quotes are ones that I love. Just kind of maybe build off of that. There's so many people that we do not know that are maybe in a dark time in their life.
Mm-hmm.
They have a smile on their face. I'm one of those, I'll say, fake it till I make it, and someone can ask me, how am I? Cool Ranch and I talked about this last week. We can say, well, how are you doing today? And you can say, I'm okay. But do you really know if they're okay?
You don't.
It's just a courtesy thing, that especially down here in the South, we always ask everybody, how you doing? How you doing? And, as y'all have heard me say over and over, Zig Ziglar, I'm super good, but getting better. But you don't know if I'm been having a bad day and getting better, or if have had a great day and I'm still getting better. You just never know. And so the last line of that one quote, that we are here to serve as a light in a tunnel of darkness that the ego has sold to many as being their home. So many people believe that they belong in the dark, that they do not have any reason to be happy, that they do not deserve happiness. They don't deserve to be loved. They don't deserve to be enough. They don't deserve to be more than, and all this. And I'm here to tell you that those are all lies. You deserve everything. And I know a lot of it, believe me, Prozac, Wellbutrin here. Some days, there are days that are hard that you're like, shut up, Scooter. There's a lot of days I tell myself to shut up because I don't want to hear it. But you just never know when someone's really at their darkest point in their life. You don't know when that one harsh word, that one... trying to think of an example, that one thing can just push them over the edge. And I never ever want to be that person. I always want to be the person that builds you up, the one that, hey, if you're having a rough day, I say call me, but text or email me for sure.
First. I always text her and I say, can you talk? I don't just call her anymore because it usually says on silent. So
yeah, it does. And I hate that. Like during the week, because of being at work all day, I'm just like, at the end of the day, I'm just not.
You need to.
I used to love to talk on the phone. This is why my parents got me my private line, because I kept getting grounded. My stepdad gave me 5 minutes to be on the phone call. Okay, a teenage girl cannot get 5 minutes out. And this is before texting and all, internet and everything. And so believe me, I love to talk. I love to talk in person.
More so.
I don't know what it is. I just got to be in the mood to be on the phone.
Right.
Usually I just want to say what I need to say. Now, I do say that, but also part of me doesn't believe that or mean that, because my grandmother would sit there and go, okay, well, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Click. Didn't give me a chance to say goodbye. Didn't give me a chance to respond back to what I thought about what she had to say. It was just, okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Because she didn't like being on the phone.
Well, we know where you got it.
Right? Hey, Patsy. And guys, Patsy has not been on with me before. Jimmy hasn't been on with me before. But my gosh, guys, those are two people that have come into my life because of Hometown Country Marketplace, because of Tammy. That those are people that I keep in my life and will always keep in my life purposefully, whether they're here or not.
They're great people.
They are such great people to me. They have become, yes,
people.
Always a hug, always an ear to listen.
Mm-hmm.
They will cry with you, whatever. They mean the world to me, and all of y'all mean the world to me, and that's why it was so important to me to get every one of y'all listed on there.
This is a great family, extended family.
Yes.
And then you become really good friends, and you don't want to lose them, and you're hoping this person's not hearing what that person said bad about this person. We don't have time for that.
Mm-hmm.
We're done with it. So I'm thankful and happy Scooter came into my life, and as you know, we were going to do something like a testimonial or something. Hey, I'm the oldest of 14 kids. I mean, I don't know where to begin. I need to write a book. So I just said, well, let's talk about something we've experienced together as friends now, and what, how do I handle this? What do I do? And she says, send it to me, and I did. And it's like, I don't even know if you knew that person. I don't know, but I'm just like, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to handle it. But I don't even think I've deleted it yet. I think I highlighted it and kept it to see if I got anything else, because I'm going to make sure I'm not subscribed to that person, period, end. I don't want to be in that position and ever have my email and my YouTube channel or Scooter's come up and be in that little cluster, that little bad COVID cluster, whatever you want to call it. We're going to get rid of it. So, just kindness is a big deal to everybody, and it means a lot to people. Even if you just say a little bit of like, how's your day? And you say, oh, it's good. And, just follow up with that. Oh, it's good. Because sometimes it's not good.
Mm-hmm.
And it's scary. And there are a lot of people in our lives right now that we need to pray for and know that they're struggling. And it's not always good just to let them say, oh, I'm okay. You might sometimes have to go a little deeper and open up that first layer and make sure they either you really feel they're okay, or someone else is in their life to know that they'll be okay.
And then also, I'll just go back to with, I am going to be 49 this year. So
and I already gave her a birthday present early. Can you believe that?
Cool.
I couldn't wait.
I can't wait to show you guys. It's at home. I'll have to show you later.
Yeah.
But I care so much about what people thought of me. I care so much about what society thinks of me. Because of being brought up in that upbringing of my parents, where you don't have tattoos. If you have tattoos, by gosh, make sure they're covered up. You don't wear funny looking hair. If you're a man, you keep it short. You're clean shaven. You're all of this tagged on to what you should be, what is considered acceptable and everything. And just losing my parents, I'm just like, I'm done. I am done. I just want to be happy. I just want to enjoy the people that are around me. I want to enjoy life. I want to enjoy my kids, my grandkids, my friends. I want to be able to have fun on YouTube and case the raw almost kind of attitude, because life is just too dang short, guys. It's just too dang short to be worried about what other people are thinking of me, or talking about me, or
tomorrow's not promised.
Exactly. And
not at all.
Tonight we found out one of Tammy's friends, little boy, just passed away to cancer, and he was only
7 or 8.
Yeah, 7 or 8 years old. And I'm sorry, guys, it's just too short. And why does it take events like that to open our eyes to realize how precious life is, how precious people are, how precious their lives are, and
every minute of your life.
And how precious. If cancer is a totally different story, because I just dealt with that with both my sister-in-law and my brother, and there's nothing you can do you can't do a damn thing about cancer. But by gosh, if it means someone who, I'm trying not to use certain words here, but not certain words, but I don't want to use trigger words is what I'm saying. But if I knew that I caused someone harm, as far as if they were an alcoholic at one time and they've been doing really good, not drinking and everything, and because of one harsh word
could trigger
them, I don't want to be that reason. And life is just too short. Just take somebody by their hand and just hang on with them
It can make them go back to where they used to be
right.
after so many years of sobriety or whatever it is they've not done ever again. It's scary.
I'm a baby age. Okay, so when it is your adult daughter is so very hard, I'm finding out. Yes. Yep. Susan, I'm not sure if you're talking about cancer or what. If it is that, I know my real dad before he passed struggled very, very hard with that on my brother.
Yeah, life is just too
That's
short.
right. Yeah.
Too
And that's
short.
what I've shared before with you guys, that people come in your life for a season, maybe it's several seasons. And then there's some people that are only meant to be in your life for one season. And again, that's okay. That's fine. There was a reason why they needed to be in your life at that particular moment.
Mm-hmm.
And regardless if it was just they just went their own way and you went your own way, or something bad happened for y'all to end or whatever, there was a reason why. Got you, Susan. So definitely add Susan to your prayers, guys.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes. That's so hard. And
Yeah.
I just, my prayers is always, I never have to know that with my own kids and my grandkids. And I've been very blessed not to have had to deal with that.
Well, you try not to think of those things.
Right.
But you
right.
never know what can happen. That's why tomorrow's not promised.
That's right.
You know, and my grandmother lived to be 103, and man, I hope I can live to be that old and healthy.
God help us.
And yeah, I know, right? Honey, you're going to be in trouble because I'm a lot older than you. I'll be saying, Scooter, get over here. This damn computer's not working again. Scooter. I'll be calling her and texting her. She'll turn her damn shit off. And then I'm stuck.
I'll take my hearing aids out. What?
Then I'll have to call Alyssa. Oh, goodness.
Like, it's like, my name's not Scooter.
Yeah,
I don't know.
we'll be old and she'll be saying that.
My name is Pamela.
I'll say Wamela.
You know, remember back in the day you used to do YouTube and you were Scooter. What? No, I didn't.
That's just these are just all good memories, and we're gonna have a lot more.
Right.
We're gonna have
Yes.
a lot more.
Right. And
Absolutely.
Selena said, I refuse to fight with people in my life. Now I fought my whole life. I simply walk away.
That's right.
And
girl.
sometimes that's all you can do. That's all you can do is just say, it's just not meant to be, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of like with my kids. I sit there and I will tell you, Harley and I, so funny, we were talking about this coming home from Hot Springs from Vendor Fair. And I said, you know, the emotional abuse and the one time that he was physically abusive that I went through my ex-husband, the 5.5 years, I would do all over again if it meant that I had my girls again. There are some people that can't say that, and I respect that. But for me, I would do it all over again. I would go through hell again to be where I'm at today. It's made me a stronger person. It's made me a better person. Definitely helped me find the right man. And the crap I went through with my stepdad, which is probably what we'll be talking about next week. That has made me a stronger person as well. I found myself because I had lost myself for so long with him. And, you know, there are reasons, and being on the other side now, it's like, oh, now I understand why I went through that. Now I understand what was going on, you know. I'm so sorry, Susan. We will definitely be praying. And, you know, just to go into another thing. Oh,
I know, Harley. I need him almost every time we go to dinner.
Whatever. You make me sound like I'm some pitiful person to go to dinner with.
No, you're not. No. We always talk about such great things, and
so it just did that, and you didn't even touch it.
Holy cow. That's kind of
Those
scary.
This place is haunted.
It is not. Don't tell me that. Because, girl, don't do that to me. Oh, Lord.
I'll be like, Tammy, I thought you were doing auctions up there. I ain't doing them up there anymore.
No, don't give me that scary
Every so often it goes off. I'm looking around going, God.
My phone has come on twice now.
And she's not touching it.
Went up.
Yeah.
And it is on do not disturb or whatever. And it did twice now.
Yep.
It's crazy.
That's right, Selena. We are feathers, dang it. We are feathers. I had some stickers I was selling at the Hot Springs Vendor Fair this past weekend. I was like, nope, I'm setting some of these aside for Selena because, by gosh, we are feathers. I'm going to start buying feather stickers to send to each and every one of you.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
And the beginning, Tammy just popped up my iPad again. Says you may think your light is small, but it can make a huge difference, and you just never know. Don't think that you're just little old me. I can't do anything. Little old me didn't think I would be doing Monday Motivations 54 episodes later. Awesome. I never dreamed that I would still be doing this.
And a whole year you were here and your little sign was upstairs, said Monday Motivation, and I never watched. And finally I clicked it on and I was so impressed. And I'm glad. I don't always get to watch every single Monday night because I'm doing some new meds and everything and getting ready for eye surgery this coming Friday. So I have been jacked up this week. Mm-hmm. They've got me on some meds and I'm kind of emotional and scared and everything all in one. So
Tammy is having surgery on her eyes. Well, one eye, left eye. Friday, because that's where most of the pressure is.
The nerve damage. Yeah.
And so they're going to do that this Friday. So if y'all can add Tammy to your prayers as well.
Oh, thank you.
And then I found out today I'm having my next surgery September 8th. So mine and Robert's.
We're a train wreck.
Let's see. Mine and Robert's 22-year anniversary.
On the day of your surgery.
He said he didn't care as long as I was fixed. That's all he cares about.
Hey, it's you're gonna be fine.
Oh, Harley said I would say my mom is one strong ass woman, and I will always be her biggest supporter and go to bat for her time and time again. Yep.
You have to get behind me, Harley.
Nope, Harley. She's like, no. Who pissed my mother off? Or who made my mother just cry? I know you just didn't say that. And boom. And I'm always telling Harley, I'm like, shh.
Do I need to get Harley a shirt that says security on the back of it?
Like, I have no clue where my girls got this. Both of them were the exact same way as being vocal. I'm not a vocal person. I'm very quiet when it comes to how I feel until you piss me off.
Then you're like a rattlesnake.
And then, I am every bit of a Scorpio. I am sweet.
I've had to talk her down a couple of times.
I am sweet. I am
situations.
kind and everything. I will do my very best to do whatever I can for you until you piss me off. And then once you piss me off, my stinger goes, boop, and I'm done.
Not a good sign.
Nope. Selena and the cows go moo. They do, Selena. You've been to school this week. I'm so proud of you. And Harley says, Tim, we got you and we love you. I told Tam that Elle loves her sunglasses.
Oh, I'm so happy. That's nice.
I'm having neck surgery. Tammy's having eye surgery. Maybe together we'll be even better.
I had the neck surgery 2 years ago in June of 2020, 3 years now. And we went in the front, did 4, 5, 6, and 7. I have a plate and 8 screws, but it's caused some nerve damage in my throat and my neck. Down my left side is numb. My hand's always numb. And it builds up pressure on the left side of my brain. And the eye surgeon, neurosurgeon I'm going to is the 3rd best in the United States. Finally, because you guys have heard me when I've done shows with Scooter, I can't see, I can't read it. I mean, I totally blur out where I can't even drive. I feel the pressure coming on. So I'm really scared, but I know that I trust him. He spent 3 hours with me. And my problem was they did 4, 5, 6, and 7 all the same day, all the same morning, and they should have only done 2. Let me recover and then do the other 2. Where Scooter's only having 2 done. So, and she's, got a little bone spur up in there. They're going to get it taken care of, and she'll be fine. She's strong. mine, I never had any health issues or problems. And after this happened to me, it was like I never could fully recover. So I have good days and bad days. And the medicine they've got me on right now, I just feel jacked up.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't feel normal. I don't know, just kind of lethargic like that old bass.
Yep. I asked the doctor today if this would eventually lead to me being like my dad and not being able to walk towards the end of his life. And he said, yes, it could very well definitely go do that.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously they can't tell you 100% or whatever, but with my dad having the exact same issue, but not finding out until it was a little too late, and he went ahead and did the neck surgery anyways, it just helped him not get worse than what he already was, which he was already worse, I think.
Yeah.
If that can keep me from doing that, because I already have issues when I get up, I almost got to kind of think about it before I move my feet.
And you're younger than
Exactly.
I am, and I'm 63 now,
Yeah.
and I've had a rough 3 years.
Right, yes, and I
And
think age has
you've
everything
been
to do
there.
with it.
Well, I still, on the average, do 14 to 16,000 steps a day, every day.
Oh, this woman
and I
don't stop.
make
She's a beast.
myself. If I sit down, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
And now I fall asleep. Just if I sit down, I fall asleep. And I've never done that. So hopefully this will be a good start. And then I've got a neurosurgeon I'll be seeing about my neck and spine, waiting on the appointments. I had some injections last Monday, and as I said, I don't want to open up my emails and read something bad about somebody. It actually shoots my whole day to hell.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm the type of person, well, how can I make it better? What do I need to do? How do I fix this? Well, I didn't break it. and that's what I have to tell myself. And I didn't know this person. The other person I kind of know, and that did not even affect me thinking anything about this person whatsoever. Person don't even live around here, but it doesn't matter. He's part of our YouTube community, and I think we're adults and we shouldn't do that. Respect each other, love each other, and use that light and make your new friends in life, because you may see them on the other side.
Mm-hmm. I was not laughing at Tammy when she was talking about the screws and plate. I was laughing because Selena says, "You will not be alone, Tammy. We here to love you through it."
Aww.
I know she's saying, we are here to love you through it. But it's funny because it sounds like she's saying, we here to love that you through it. Like, so I was like reading it again. It's like, through it, what? And finally I figured it out. So, yeah.
Aww. Absolutely.
1000%, Susan.
Mm-hmm.
I will never disagree with you on that. And,
I went to church yesterday morning and she said, "Church, you went without me?" Because we have a church we go to. It's like a auction. Well,
it's our church.
It's Sundays and Mondays, and it's the old Methodist church, and they took the old school and turned it into like the most fabulous giant yard sale. Each room is categorized. We have a blast there. But when I told her at dinner tonight or earlier, I said I went to church, and she went, "What? Without me?"
Like, I had to look on my face like, I know you just didn't say that.
I said, "No, yesterday when we went to church, we went to the cowboy church. My 12-year-old grandson got baptized yesterday."
Yep.
And above the tank, they get baptized in a horse tank. It is so
I was wondering if it was
cool.
Like a metal tub.
I have a video
thing.
of it. It is. Remy said, "Damn, that water's cold." And his dad said, "You're in church, son." But anyway, above where he got baptized, up in the rafters, there's a cowboy church sign, and it talks about joining them to help the young people or anybody that is going through depressions or bad times in their life, and how they just need a mentor, and how we can help, as if we've ever gone through anything, to help somebody, to be stronger and not look back and know that they are loved, and we don't hold things against them for what has happened in their life. We don't know the circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to take a picture of that poster, and we'll be going back there because they also have a big old rodeo barn there. My oldest grandson, he rodeos there. He got first Friday night, third Saturday night. But when we go watch him, I can go into the chapel there, and I've got to take this picture because it's just about people that basically it's geared towards people that are alone, that might have mental illnesses, that need us that are strong to help them be stronger. And I loved it.
And even when we're not strong, I mean, if we, what's the old story or the old thing of, I know there have been quotes and I'm trying to think of the word, it's not coming to me, but there's a reason why they say two is better than one. We can do it together. I might not be, Robert and I have always operated in our marriage that there might be days that he's 80% and I just need to be the extra 20%. There are days that he might be 100% and I'm at 70 and he needs to be the extra 30%. There's more days of that than, the other, but it's just, but when we do it together, when we help each other out, it just makes the load that much easier.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
That's right, Susan. We can all be forgiven and move on, no looking back. Oh, hey, Caroline. I always forget, is it Caroline or Carolyn? I hear people call you both.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, girl? Glad you are here. So glad you're here. But yeah, I just wanted you guys to know that y'all have been a light to me, and it's just my honor to be a light to you guys when y'all need me to be a light for you, and that's why I wanted to do Monday Motivations. Harley says the Cowboy Church in Hot Springs.
No, El Paso,
Texas?
Arkansas. I almost said Texas, but it's Arkansas. It's on the other side of Bologna. And you can get there going Interstate 40 through Cabot that way, or go up through Conway, which we went up through Conway. And my oldest grandson, when he got baptized years ago, it was at a different cowboy church, which it's like there's no denomination. You can wear your jeans and you better wear a cowboy hat. They're just good old folks, old folks. And they care about the children and the kids, and I love it. It's all about the kids.
Well, and it's so neat because they're like the rodeo community. They have a church.
Absolutely.
My brother, he was the minister for the drag racing. So, I mean, just because you're drag racing, it's not all smoke and dope and drinking. I mean, there's drinking. It's the cars that are drinking the alcohol gas or whatever gas that they're drinking, but that's the cars doing that. But my brother led those ministries, and that was one powerful thing that spoke to me at his funeral, and to just see that he had witnessed to so many people there, and maybe brought someone to God. And
I love the stories they tell.
He was always a light. And my middle nephew, his son, said the one thing that he learned from my brother was to just always smile. No matter what. Right. And that just meant the world to me. My brother and my dad, you never really saw them get mad.
That was my dad.
Like mad. You might see him a little upset, maybe a little disappointed, but like PO type, no, you never saw him that. You think that's Dale?
Probably. I'll be right back.
Okay. But you never saw them lose their cool, maybe is the word I should use. And my dad was just the biggest BSer. So that's what I am leading my life to be now, is let me just have fun. Let me just crack jokes at you guys. Let me pick on y'all that I love, which is all y'all. And I just want to have a good time. I never mean anything in a hurtful way. And if I ever do hurt your feelings, let me know. I will apologize, but I'm never out to hurt you guys. I just, want to enjoy life and just, again, be my dad, be a BSer, let everything roll off the back of me and just be like, okay, you can get glad in the same pants you just got mad in. That's what I learned from my mother-in-law.
That's right.
So. Oh, Harley said there's one in Hot Springs as well.
Oh yeah, and there's going to Hot Springs on the bypass. As soon as you get off all that construction, there's a cowboy church on the left hand side. They're just really cool.
Mm-hmm.
They're just really laid back, and it's all about the kids and family, and they believe that if we instill the proper things to our kids, it's going to be a better world, a better place. They don't drill it in your head that this is it. This. I just was really impressed.
Yeah.
And Dale said to me, he said, we could probably go to church here.
Wow.
Yeah, because
God was moving that day.
It didn't take. Dale enjoyed it, and he could hear him. The microphone, the PA was loud enough, and he liked the way they treated the people and the kids.
Yep.
So,
and like Harley said, Papa Steve would say that he spanked us, and he never did. And see, that's why I tried to tell Harley. I said, I spanked you when you were little. She's like, Mom, I don't think you ever spanked me. I said, well, you think. But, yeah, I mean, just want to come on here and let you guys know how much you mean to me. I'm not saying I don't want to hear anything. I like eating my popcorn. I just feel like we all could be a lot nicer, a lot kinder to each other, and just have fun. We are just LIVIN.
Yeah, and if you hear something bad that somebody else has said about somebody, you don't have to put it out there.
Mm-mm.
We don't
let it go.
Yeah, let it go, and don't put fuel in the fire. I just don't like it.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
No.
Y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about? Anything that y'all have seen or heard that you want to discuss?
I couldn't do like a testimonial or something because we would be here for months.
Whatever. I've had everybody pick one.
I can't pick just one. Are you know me. I have to be difficult. She knows me. I can't. I couldn't. I would be too nervous. So this was a good start for me.
You don't think Cool Ranch and Selena weren't nervous?
Well, they picked a topic that was hard on them. I've been through domestic violence back in that's one of the reasons I left Illinois and came to Arkansas. Took up bass fishing, and then almost lived through that again here until I had to change the situation. You got to change it.
That's right.
And then, and then having these issues with this doctor and all this stuff I'm going through now, I have to deal with it. It is, so there's a lot of topics that, and dealing with like your brother dying of cancer, my brother died of cancer.
Mm-hmm.
We have so many different things and a lot of things in common that more of us have stuff in common with each other than people realize. It's life and we just have to all do better. We just have to do better. So for me to pick a topic, I would really like to write a book because I would talk about my bass fishing. I would talk about my uncle that did bad things to me as a kid. I would talk about other things. And there's just so much. So why I just can't pick a topic.
Right.
I don't like negativity.
Yeah, so, next time, guys, y'all hear something, go and judge a book by its cover. They got tattoos. They got crazy color hair.
Turn the page.
And by gosh, don't judge them if they ever ask you to hand you their puss.
Yeah.
That's not what they mean.
That is so weird. You said your mom always said that. And when I said it, she just froze.
I did. I just was like, what did you just say?
And I said it because my grandmother used to say that. Give me my puss. I was like, what? Grandma say, Mom? Mom, what'd she say? Mom would say, never mind. And I mean, we were little, and my grandma, Mom, she'd have that old plastic pocketbook heading to bingo. Oh gosh, I'll never forget it. So, and when I think we were out here in the parking lot, and we were backing up, coming back from dinner. Is that when I said it to you? Or
no, we were in the office. I was sitting in the black chair.
That's right.
And your purse was right behind me. You were standing up. I remember as if it was yesterday, and you went. And it wasn't too long after my mom had passed. I mean, it might have been a month or 2 or 3, but I don't know when it was. But it was just like, she goes, "Can you give me my puss?" And I was like, and she starts laughing. I'm like, no, I know what you said.
And I said it, and I'm like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that to her, you know, but I said it. Nope, it's something my grandma used to say.
And I was just like, oh my gosh, like, you know, it's just a bittersweet moment and to know that, you know, that's what my mom would always say. Can you hand me my puss? And are you red eye?
Are you yeah. Oh my gosh.
I wrecked them.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Yeah, but that was the most common one she'd say.
Yep.
And you never called my grandma Granny, because if you did, you got a cup of coffee on you.
Yeah, nobody calls me grandma. I'm Gigi.
I'm not grandma. I'm Grandma Tammy. Don't call me, you know, I'm Grandma Tammy. Don't call me Nana. Don't call me Mima. Don't call me Mama. I'm Grandma.
Nope.
Grandma Tammy.
Nope.
Now I'm great grandma.
Wait, what now?
Grandma Tammy.
Oh, I thought you said something else. I was like, wait a minute. My grandmother, I called her that, you know.
No.
She was Grandma Tink. And that's why I love Nana Tink.
Yes.
That's another great YouTuber that, because of that.
And Dee Dee. And there's just so many. We have such a good time.
Just pray these
so everybody always stay positive.
Not showing it's worse in her brain, and finances will handle what lies ahead as prepared for her brain surgery. And family will stop criticizing. Yes. And that's so important, guys. When I found out that my brother felt guilty for leaving me because I'm it of our family unit, I had to tell him, I said, Stevie, this is your battle, and if you decide that you are done with the chemo, I respect that. I'll be okay. I think they just tons of family and friends here. Yes, their body, they're just tired. So I'm like, but if you want to keep fighting, I will fight right there, right along with you. So people just need to respect what people say, you know, and how they feel that too. Mimi. See, I thought about being Mimi, but then Robert reminded me of Mimi off of Drew Carey and the big bright blue eyeshadow and stuff. I was like, nope, can't do that one. And now that I'm a great grandma, I'm gonna let her call me Gigi because great grandma. Right. Gigi. I like that, but I don't like Mimo, Mamo, Papa, Pow, Pow. I just Grandma and Grandpa. I'm from up north. Grandma, Grandpa. No, you're fine, Tammy. You're fine. Don't worry about it. That's right. They don't really. That's what I'm saying. You just never know, guys. You never know. So just choose to be the light in someone else's life. I'm not saying you won't get pissed off and yell at the traffic and wonder why the idiot, can turn their blinker on and let you know that they were turning. I think you're all that wonderful. Didn't happen today. And I know, right? Wait, what? Crash turned into him. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Stay in your lane. I just want to thank everybody that comes on here. I've met all these new people through you. I feel it's a blessing, and I feel that I probably could reach out to any one of you for prayer, for kindness, and support. And I think that's real important that we all feel that way about each other. If not, bye. She's taught me to be that way. But this is the community. Yes. I've taught Tammy to stick up. She said, herself. This person or that person that watch it. And I said, oh, it's okay. And I seen what happened, and bye. I just unsubscribed. I don't want to be a part of it. I don't know if it really fits that. That's more here. Well, that's, we've had some issues here that I'm working on, and it's kind of, I'm going to put it in Dale's hands. He's the enforcer around here. Yeah, it's going to have to be on this one. And like Patsy tells me, just send her home. Send her home. Send her home. I'm like, Patsy. But Patsy's honest. She'll tell you in a New York minute what's up. Love her so much. What did the honeymooners, what did he say? To the moon, Alice. Somebody would say something like that. Yeah. And so we'll just start telling people to the moon. We'll let Dale do it. I'm done with authority. I don't want it out there anymore. I want to have fun. So to the moon. Everything happens for a reason. That's right. We've got some new wonderful vendors here at the mall, and got rid of, I don't even know if "got's" a word for this. We disposed. We disposed. No, that's definitely not the right word. That's not the right word. Were you not part of when Harley and I were talking about the shirts that my sister-in-law had that said "Leave no leave no trace," and the other ones I thought it said "Leave no footprint," or it did say "Leave no or only footprints," and I said "Leave no footprints," and Cool Ranch said, "Well, yeah, because you don't want to know that that's where you bury the body."
That's right. Well, I guess
so dispose is not the right word.
that's not the right word. We threw away the bad light bulbs, and we have new. That's a better terminology, I guess.
Sometimes you do need to get rid of the dimmer lights and bring out the bright lights.
And have the bright lights, the flashlights in our life. That's right.
All right, guys, we are over the hour mark. I love when we're chatting and everything. I'm going to show the video one more time just in case anybody missed it, and just because I love watching it, because this is what you guys do for me. But we'll be going out from here. I'm not even going to play my regular ending. I don't think. I might switch that over that real quick. But y'all have a great rest of your night. I will be on tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. Harley's going to be on with me, just taking care of chat for me. She's not doing anything else. But she will be on with me tomorrow night. So if you want some belly laughs, come and hang out.
Gosh.
Wednesday night, I'll be with this crazy one again for some more belly laughs.
We're going to have a cocktail Wednesday night.
Thursday night, Cool Ranch and I will be back on with the crazy Roflo himself. But y'all have a great rest of your week. Be watching for those hashtags because we're getting close to the end of the month. And so without further ado, we're going to play the video one more time. And y'all have a great rest of your night.
When tomorrow comes, I'll be on my own, feeling frightened of things that I don't know. When tomorrow comes, when tomorrow comes. And though the road is long, I look up to the sky, darkness all around, no hope that I could fly. Then I sing along, then I sing along. I got all I need when I got you and I. Flashlight, you're getting me through the night. Kickstart my heart when you're shining in my eyes. Can't lie, it's a sweet life. I'm stuck in the dark, but you're my flashlight. You're getting me through the night. You're my flashlight, you're my flashlight, you're my flashlight. Shadows numb beneath the mountain top, but I'm not afraid when the rain won't stop. Cause you light the way, you light the way, you light the way. I got all I need when I got you and I. Since I look around me and see a sweet life. Stuck in the dark but you're my flashlight. You're getting me through the night. Kickstart my heart when you're shining in my eyes. Stuck in the dark, but you're my flashlight. You're getting me through the night. Light, you're my flashlight. Light, and you can't deny. With you, it's a sweet light. I got all I need when I got you and I. Look around me and see a sweet life. Stuck in the dark, but you're my flashlight. You're getting me through the night. Kickstart my heart when you're shining in my eyes. Can't lie, it's a sweet life. Stuck in the dark, but you're my flashlight. You're getting me through the night. You're my flashlight. You're my flashlight. You're my flashlight. Oh. You're my flashlight. You're my flashlight. You're my flashlight.